Crispy Chicken Caesar. What is up, guys? We're the Warcraft top 6 weapons in World of Warcraft. Let's check it out. I'm going to start this video off with number 6, Armageddon. And this is just a really big sword. It really does not look very special or anything like that. It actually is kind of dull looking, but it's just really huge. Especially if you're dual wielding this thing. Just a massive weapon, and it looks very menacing, especially in PvP, and that's why I chose it as number 6. You can get this in Naxxramas, but I believe it only drops on 25 player, and I believe it only drops on normal. So good luck in getting it. Another race that looks good on is a gnome, surprisingly.
Yeah.
Number 5, Slayer of the Lifeless. This drops from Gothic the Harvester in Naxxramas. It's a 16% drop chance. It also drops from Gluth, but it's a much smaller drop chance. And it only drops in 10 player normal mode. But as you can see, it's pretty awesome looking. And unlike most one-handed weapons, it actually sheaths on the back like it's a two-handed weapon, which is pretty cool. In fact, there was even a South Park episode that made reference to a weapon and this item model of this weapon.
I've been sent here to bring you this. This sword can completely drain his mana.
Dad, how did you get that?
No time. Just take it. Here. How do you hand something from one player to another?
Number 4, Gorehel. It's the Axe of Grom Hellscream. It was used to kill the Pit Lord Manoroth. It was also used to kill the demigod Cenarius. It's dropped in Karazhan, dropped by the last boss, so it takes a while. And I think it's about a 14% drop chance, so it might take you a couple tries. But yeah, it's the Axe of Grom Hellscream, and it's an item that you can obtain in the game, and you can transmog it. So go get it. Alright, the next weapon is Starstrike and Thunderstrike. It's 2 weapons, but they're actually 1 weapon, and they can morph into each other, which makes it a very unique weapon. This was actually also later added again in Onyxia's Lair in the Wrath of Lich King expansion, so you could obtain it again at level 80. But this is like the original that I have in the video. As you can see, it was Shadow Strike, and I turned it to Thunderstrike. It's a really cool weapon. And it is dropped by the Sulfuran Harbinger and Molten Core. Alright, number 2 is the Dark Herring, and I know what you guys are thinking. How is this not number 1? Well, you guys are going to see what number 1 is in just a second, and you'll see why it's number 1. But for now, the Dark Herring is a fish that you can use as a weapon that is green, and it has stats. You can fish it up in Northrend. It's extremely rare drop chance, and it's a fish that wants to kill you, that you hold as a weapon. And unfortunately, very unfortunately, although I hope they do change this in the near future, this weapon is not currently transmoggable. And I made sure it wasn't transmoggable because I saw it in the auction house for 2,000 gold, and I almost bought it because I wanted to be dual wielding this in PvP and killing people with a fish. But it is not transmoggable, at least not at the moment. I do hope that they change this in the near future. I mean, come on, wielding a giant fish makes you feel pretty powerful. And now for number 1, drum roll please. Now I know you guys are probably thinking, why would you choose this weapon? You can't get it anymore. It's long since been removed. Years ago. But, let me tell you guys something. Not all hope is lost. You can actually get the item model for this weapon, for any weapon for that matter that's transmoggable. You just find someone else who has it, go into a dungeon, loot an item that you can then trade to them, get them to transmog that weapon to the corrupted Ashbringer, and then trade it back to you. So that might be a little complicated to understand, so let me better explain it. You and a level 90 guy that has the corrupted Ashbringer both go into Black Fathom Deeps. Kill a boss and loot the Reef Axe. It's a level 20 something item out of BFD. You trade it to the level 90 that has the corrupted Ashbringer. He uses his corrupted Ashbringer to transmog it, and then he trades it back to you, and then that item will look like the corrupted Ashbringer, so you can whip a weapon that looks like the corrupted Ashbringer, even on a low level character, which is pretty cool. So yeah, what just happened up there? That was weird. Anyway, you can still get this item. Not all hope is lost. But if you did actually have this item, let's just talk about it because it's so awesome. If you went into Scarlet Monastery with this weapon, like a little lore would unfold at the end boss in the dungeon, and all the Scarlet Monastery NPCs are green, as in they're friendly, they won't attack you. But equipping a weapon does make you hated with the Argent Dawn. So if you equip the corrupted Ashbringer, as you probably already know, if you go to Argent Dawn, Lights Up Chapel, whatever, they'll probably kill you. You have the corrupted Ashbringer. And I mean, there's some lore that ties into that, whatever regular Ashbringer. I don't know, what's Mograine, Alexandra, Darian, Mograine, Death Knight, Tyrion Forging, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, this is, in my opinion, the best weapon in the game that you can transmog. I didn't add any legendaries in this whole video, but you can't transmog the fish, so really all the items in the game that aren't legendary. I mean, if you guys have anything that you think I should have put it in, I'd like to hear it in the comments, because I know there's tons of weapons and I couldn't fit them all in top 6. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, any of that'll help me out a lot. And I'm gonna make a ton of videos as soon as World of Burner drops. So thanks again for watching. See ya.